Greetings, and welcome to KMX Band Ghost Stories. Tonight, we're going to travel to a land 28 minutes away from my apartment, PHOENIXVILLE, Pennsylvania, and its rich, historic ghost history. So, this first story that I'm going to tell you, well, this takes place around the Foundry and Pennsylvania House Apartments. Let's begin. Jason Melder used to live in the Pennsylvania house on the north side of PHOENIXVILLE. Okay, I didn't really want to use people's names or say where they lived, so let's start that one over. Jason Melder used to live in the Pennsylvania house on the north side of PHOENIXVILLE. Though he's not had a paranormal experience there specifically, he does remember cutting through a field between there and the Foundry area as a shortcut to his job site. Near this field is an old tin-type tower that looks like a brown smokestack in an abandoned old house. He says, going by there, I would have goosebumps and feel a horrible fear. I sensed that something very bad happened there. For a long time, he felt that he was imagining this feeling of intense anxiety, but realized that now he has a sixth sense about these feelings. Not that it doesn't scare him to know that he can seem to pinpoint areas of unsettled happenings. He's gone back to investigate, to actually see if he can find out what has spooked him about certain places. I just know when harm was done, it causes me to have anxiety attacks. Very weird stuff, he said. The Foundry has a long history going back to 1875, and though Jason was only on an outlying area of the building, he was sure something was not right. Okay, I mean, not really what I thought would be in a ghost story. You know, I was expecting there to be like a ghost at some point in the story. That's normally how it goes, but anyway, luckily I have other stories that were, recommended to me by people that I trust, so. Next story of the night is regarding the Forge Theater. People have been known to be People have been known to be wary at times alone in the theater. One staffer told a story about the uneasiness performers have toward the place. She'd not had particular incidents occur in her presence, but knew that episodes had happened to others. It was snowing very badly outside one evening, and she thought that she might not be able to get home after the show. She'd brought a sleeping bag and the things she needed to spend the night. Those about her were disturbed. You're not really planning to spend the night here? They'd asked. She hadn't had to stay after all, and felt that she'd been quite lucky. How do you do it? How do you live in Phoenixville? How can you be there in Phoenixville when you have this? Like when I got my confirmation dinner at the General Wayne Inn, I knew that place was haunted. No, actually, I didn't know that place is haunted, but I knew that place had a ghost legend. Well, that's also beside the point. Okay, well, I knew that when people reported seeing a ghost at the General Wayne Inn, they had reported seeing a ghost at the General Wayne Inn. No one ever reported not seeing a ghost at the General Wayne Inn. If you didn't see a ghost, you just didn't report it. You didn't tell people that you didn't see a ghost. Is that, I mean, what if everyone did that in every business? You know, you're at the dental office. You're like, you know what today? It went fine, but I did not see any ghosts when I was in there. What if that happened? What if it happened? Okay, well, sorry, but this is it. We are sticking to music.